Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video we're heading down to the creek behind the nursery to show you some major upgrades we've made to the low water bridge. Stick around till the end because we've created a fantastic gravel bar area I can't wait to share with you. Hey, I'm Nick with Ozark Buzz Life. Join me on my adventures at the plant nursery where we'll explore, build trails, take on nursery tasks, work with tractors, and even talk plants. Alright folks, today we're diving into one of the coolest hidden gems at Bear Creek Nursery, our very own Ozark Creek. The creek flows gracefully through the property, offering access at several points. It even has a low water bridge, along with some remnants of the old rail line that ran through this valley. When we snagged this little piece of paradise, about 5 years ago, the low water bridge was looking a little worse for wear. The culverts were clogged and the water was doing its own thing, running around the bridge instead of through it. The concrete bridge bravely started its journey across the creek, but about halfway, it was broken into pieces by the force of the water as it carved its own path. There was even a spot that got undercut and gave in. Yep, it was a bit of a mess. But stay tuned, because we've got a remarkable transformation to share. Now here's where Mother Nature shows her wild side. Our creek goes through some serious mood swings, especially after thunderstorms and heavy rains. What was once a peaceful, gently flowing creek can morph into a full-blown, raging river. I've managed to capture some of these high water events over the past few years. Let's take a peek. Well, it's been a rainy couple days here in the Ozarks, and the creek behind the nursery has transformed into a raging river. Check it out in all its glory. Today at the nursery, we're working on repairing our low water bridge. So we've got the creek back here, and you can see where over time, through hydraulic action, the underside of the bridge got washed out and then it collapsed. So we're filling that all back in with boulders. We've been collecting boulders all around the nursery property. And so you can see what we got over here. Dusty's gonna scoop this bad boy up right here. Once we rounded up some boulders that were scattered around the property, it was time to breathe some new life into our low water bridge. With Dusty on the tractor and me in the creek, we strategically positioned the hefty boulders, kick-starting the restoration of the bridge's outer wall. With the larger boulders securing the outer wall, we dove into the finer details. Packing smaller boulders under the bridge became the next mission, filling in those tricky spots that had been undercut by the creek. I maneuvered into tight spaces, making sure every crevice received the reinforcement it needed. Some of these boulders were pretty big and required precise placement with the tractor. Continuing our work, we positioned additional large boulders to complete the outer wall of the bridge, firmly securing all the smaller ones behind them. A couple more buckets of small to medium-sized boulders fills in the center of the bridge. When the conditions were right, I mixed up several bags of concrete in the tractor's bucket and carefully poured it over the boulders we had painstakingly set in place. Ensuring the concrete reached every crack and corner, the end result is a solid cap that not only seals in all the boulders, but also fortifies the bridge for the long haul. Okay, back out at the nursery. We had a lot of rain overnight, some big storms moved through the area. Our rain gauge in the bed said 4 inches. That's a lot of rain. And just yesterday I was down here at the creek and it was so low. The whole gravel bar was exposed, so we're heading down to the creek to check it out and see what it looks like today after last night's rain. So we just had another big rain last night, got another 2.5 inches overnight, and the creek is up again, even more than last time. We got 4 inches just 2 nights ago, brought the creek way up. We got a big limb there stuck on the low water bridge. All right, I got a big concrete truck behind me. Been waiting for this day to come down and pour some concrete at the creek. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, well, it's been a couple days since we poured the concrete down here at the low water bridge, so let's go check it out, see what the finished product's like. Here we are walking up on it. Pretty distinct line from the old concrete to the new. Oh, hold the dog. All right, check it out behind me. You can see the low water dam in effect. It's not really a dam, low water bridge. And right now it is more than low water, so water's flowing over the top of it. Restoring the low water bridge opens up previously inaccessible areas on our property. We've transformed the creek bank on the far side, cleaning it up and adding gravel harvested from the creek. With a sturdy bridge and a new gravel bar area, we're already working on fresh trails and discovering new possibilities for enjoying our space. We had a pretty big gravel bar that was growing. With each rain, more gravel would get pushed down into the creek, and it was all just stacking up and starting to block the creek pretty well. So yesterday we got down here with our tractor and pushed the gravel all off to the side and kind of cleared out the main part of the creek. Beyond the bridge, we've relocated the gravel bar to the creek bank. This not only enhances access to the water, but also helps armor the bank, helping to minimize erosion. It also creates the perfect spot for group gatherings, a natural hangout. Surrounded by the soothing sounds of the creek, it's not just an upgrade, it's an invitation to unwind and enjoy the beauty of nature right here in our backyard at Bear Creek Nursery.